Έλα, παιδιά, Dzimis again, because this is the problem when you get all όταν ανάβεις. In Greek we say when you get all lit up. I am very worried as well about the oligarchs. Πω ρε παιδιά, the oligarchs. The poor guys, they had their assets frozen. Στα αρχίδια μας. Yeah, no, there was a yacht, 400 million frozen. Πω. Yeah, no, because they had, I don't know, whatever, $1 billion in, I don't know where, frozen. Πω ρε παιδιά, I am so worried. You know that these oligarchs have been existing for 30 years. It's not that they appeared last week or 2 weeks ago, but when they go to London and they start buying buildings over there in Notting Hill, in I don't know where, it doesn't matter. No, these are good Russians. No, but they're oligarchs. No, but they're good. And they go to the best private schools in London and in New York and in France and in Canada, and they buy for billions, but it doesn't matter. For 30 years they've been doing it, but they're good guys. And they invest in American companies and in French companies and in English companies, and they're good guys. But now you have to freeze their assets and their money. And for the last 30 years, you've been doing what? Mr. West? The same guys who are now blocking them. They say they're bad guys, but they've been doing business with them for the last 30 years. And, no problem. Because business is business. And now, they say, no. We have frozen assets of, I don't know, whatever, 50 governmental personalities. 50 governmental personalities, ministers, these, the others, Putin's right, even Putin's assets. Now you froze them. But you knew for the last 30 years who they were and where they had their money. But now you take their money, but for the last 30 years you keep it, silent. Nobody says a word. Let's keep this between us. It's the Cosa Nostra. The Cosa Nostra from the mafia. This is the Cosa Nostra. Don't let the public opinion know. This is between us. You think they care, the oligarchs? Honestly. Malaka, there's a billion ways to hide companies. A company behind a company, behind a company, behind a company, behind a company. At the end, you don't even know who the owner is, παιδιά. And all these companies are in Guernsey, in the Bahamas, in Dubai. All the dirty money of the world has gone to Dubai, from the African, the corrupted politicians, from Iraq corrupted guys, from Iran corrupted guys, from Afghanistan corrupted guys. All the dirty money of the world is in Dubai, and your problem is blocking one yacht for 400 million, and you put it everywhere in the news as if, you discovered coffee. You discovered the wheel. We have frozen the asset, a yacht worth 400 million. Στα αρχίδια του ρε φίλε να πούμε. He smokes your 400 million in marijuana from Kalamata in a weekend. He couldn't care less. And all the money in American companies, are you going to freeze that as well? Really? And all the money in British companies, you're going to freeze that as well? Really? Ne. And you're going to make the American and the English and the Canadian and French companies go in bankruptcy so that you can say that you froze the assets? Still, you honestly think that the public opinion is stupid? Yes. Public opinion is stupid. Why? Because 90% of the public opinion is stupid, which is why these sort of things work. Κατάλαβες? There is a system. And all these guys, it's the Cosa Nostra. They all agree. And in this system, you are not included. Why? Because you are stupid. And I include myself. Because we are stupid. Because we are the international public opinion. And we never learn about these things. The money flying around. Yes, now you are going to freeze the assets. And all the apartments and properties and companies that all these public ministers, Russian, have around the world. What? You always knew about it. And you accepted it, and you played the game because you were making money out of it. This is how it goes, Megale. So don't go now appearing as if you were the Pope John, no, we are the good guys. The West, we are the good guys. When you are the guys who've been taking all this money for the last 30 years from these oligarchs, which, by the way, is a Greek name, oligarchia. Oligarchia. It's not an oligarchia, it's a mixture in between oligarchia, kleptokratia, which is when you steal, because everybody steals and they're all together in the same business. Oligarchia, kleptokratia, and malakokratia. This is it. This is how the world has been going on for thousands of years. And now you're trying to what? Freeze the assets. Freeze what, more malaka? Freeze what? Who are you trying to fool? But have you taken their children out of all these expensive private schools in London and in New York and in Washington and in Paris and I don't know what? No, we haven't done that. Why? Because they finance our schools and universities. And the children of these oligarchs who are studying in Harvard, in Princeton, in Yale, in Stanford, in I don't know what, did you get them out of this university? No. Why? Because their fathers finance our academic institution. Εντάξει ρε μαλάκα, κατάλαβα τώρα. Now I understood. Yes. Άντε παιδιά, Jimmy Chapas, the Greek genius. Just a quick one on these frozen assets from the oligarchs. Yes, sure. Frozen, yes.